Phone's
This
been
is
ringing.
news updates.
I can tell you
Let's
that
watch
we've
it.
been called by the other side. They'd like to make a deal very badly.
What was the sticking point over? You said it was over nuclear.
It's over the fact that they will never have a nuclear weapon. Iran, you marking it down? Iran will not have a nuclear weapon.
But President Trump is not backing down and vowed to use the U.S. military to block all Iranian ports around the country and in the Strait of Hormuz.
So now Iran is doing absolutely no business, and we're going to keep it that way very easily.
The president hopes it forces Tehran to accept a peace deal and open the Strait of Hormuz after Iran shut down access in late February.
What would matter is how much a blockade shut down of the whole world's production. A lot of it just depends how long does this go.
But on Monday, the head of the Iranian parliament said it would only make gas prices worse, saying, quote, soon you'll be nostalgic for $4 to $5 gas.
1/5 of the oil and gas the world needs to function is now stuck in the Strait of Hormuz.
The two sides remain open to a deal, and President Trump says the U.S. won't agree to anything that allows Iran to have a nuclear weapon. In New York, Caroline Elliott, Fox News.
Stuck in the Strait of Hormuz, the key phrase there, and President Trump has responded to these Iranian threats as they say that all ports in the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman potentially targeted, taking aim at U.S. allies in that region. And President Trump on Truth Social posting this, threatening to sink any Iranian ship that tried to interfere with this blockade, saying, quote, warning, if any of these ships come anywhere close to our blockade, they will be immediately eliminated. So stark warning there from the president. Let's bring into the conversation maritime expert, Campbell University professor Sal Mercogliano. Sal, thank you so much for joining us. What can you tell us about this blockade that already blocked Strait of Hormuz? Where does it stand?
Thanks for having me, Andy. Yeah, it looks like the United States is countering the Iranian blockade. We've been waiting to see something along this line. And with the ceasefire breakdown in Islamabad, the United States is looking to have a piece of leverage, and this seems to be it. Specifically, what the United States has announced, and this came out from the U.S. Central Command and a notice to mariner, which is part of the official declaration, is all the ports in the Persian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz, and Gulf of Oman that is Iranian are going to be blockaded. Now, this doesn't mean we're expecting to see U.S. Navy warships off every port. Instead, what the U.S. Navy has announced is they're going to be steaming in the Gulf of Oman and the Northern Arabian Sea, and they're going to identify and target any vessels coming out of Iranian ports. And what they specifically said is they'll either capture them